Today we will create a top-charting Afro House banger inspired by Keinemusik, just like this.
How can you feel the rhythm all in your system? Move your hips and switch the position.
Inspired by viral songs like Move, I Adore You, and Forever. Songs with millions of streams, and I will show you exactly how to make it like the pros. First, set the BPM to 122, and then we'll start with the drums first. In this case, I will use my new sample pack, Afro House Fever. This pack is the holy grail for Afro House productions. Link in the description. Let's go grab a drum kick, something punchy. Let's use this one. Arrange it like this and lower the volume a bit. Now let's go add some percussions. I like this one. A simple samba-style arrangement. Let's add this too. Makes it more groovy. Let's also add this rim percussion. Arrange it like this. We now have the foundation, copy-paste it, and then we'll add some top loops. This one is so fire. Maybe some shakers too. This one is good. Lower the volume a bit. To top it off, let's add this exotic percussion. And now we have a perfect Afro House drum loop. Now let's move on to the chords. For the chords, I loaded up this free piano plugin called Autograph Grand by Labs, my personal favorite. Now let's create a soft, hypnotic, nostalgic chord progression similar to Move and I Adore You. This will be in D minor. Let's copy the second to the top notes and put it 2 octaves lower. Lower the velocity. We don't need too much low end. Perfect. Now to make it even better, let's add short notes just before the next chord hits, similar to Move by Keinemusik. For the effects, I added Valhalla room for reverb with 32% mix and 0.90 decay. EQ to cut a bit of the lows and a lot of highs. You can adjust this part depending on how bright you want a piano to sound. OTT for compression, wider with 25% mix. And lastly, it's rooted the mixer one for sidechain. I also layer with this preset called Pad Hearts from the Afro House Fever pack. And this init preset with a cutoff filter. Together sounds like this. With that, let's move on to the bass. For the bass, I loaded up this preset called Bass Heavy, and it sounds like this. Let's just copy the chord's root note and paste it on the Serum preset. For the processing, it's just EQ to cut a bit of the lows, and it's routed to mixer 1 for sidechain. Now together, and that's pretty much the bass. Very simple. Let's proceed to the vocals. For the vocals, we can either use Splice or extract vocals from a song. In this case, I will use this amazing free AI tool, LALALS.com, from BPM key finder, noise remover, voice changer, to stem splitter. This free AI tool is the perfect tool for music producers. Link in the description. Now let's upload our song to extract vocals. Now it's done uploading. There's so much options to choose, from extracting piano, guitars, individual drums, to ensure you get exactly the sound you are looking for, which is not offered by others. But we only need the vocals, so let's click on that. Let's also click the Settings button and make sure you click on Superior Quality for the best result. We also have some amazing built-in noise remover options if you need it. Let's now hit Extract Vocals. It usually takes a couple of seconds. It's done. Let's check the results.
You can feel good if you look, make your backbone jump. You can feel good if you look, make your tailbone jump.
That's perfect. Let's drag it to FL Studio. Back to FL Studio, I added some extra effects to clean up the vocals. I added OTT with 12% depth and 20% upward, EQ to cut some lows, a bit of mids and boost the highs a bit, Soothe 2 to duck down any harsh frequencies since it's an extracted vocals, and finally another simple EQ. Now together,
Oh no, shake, shake, shake. How can you feel the rhythm all in your system? Move your hips and switch the position.
now let's proceed to the lead sound. For the lead, I loaded up this preset that sounds like this. Sounds good. Now let's create a simple, repetitive Afro House melody like Keinemusik. Just like this, let's copy-paste it. Maybe an octave lower sounds better. Now that's perfect. For the effects, just a simple EQ to cut the lows and boost the highs a bit. It cleans up the sound. And then it's routed to insert 1 for a side chain. Overall sounds like this. Three main elements for the FX. First off is this ambiance plucky sample. Simple, straightforward sound. Next up is this ARP sound using the Serum preset called Pluxify. It's kind of random, but it's playing on very low volume with lots of reverb, so it's more for ambience effect. And lastly, these white noise up and down lifters that adds a lot of energy to the track. And that's it for the effects. Let's move on to the intro and build-up. For the intro and build-up, it's very simple because it's just copy-paste at this point. First, let's copy the drums and paste it here, and remove this part here right before the drop hits. Now let's copy the pad, piano, and bass and paste it here, and then the lead sound will be playing all the way from the start to end. And just like that, we now have our final arrangement for the track. Now I added this volume automation for the lead sound, so that it smoothly comes in at the start and slowly fades out. And finally, I added this endless smile on the master chain that is being automated to add more energy in the build-up. Perfect. And with that, we are finished, but before I show you the final result, comment what you guys think of this one. I will select 3 lucky winners of the Afro House Fever giveaway. Now let's see the final result.
You can feel good if you look, make your backbone jump. You can feel good if you look, make your tailbone jump.